Well, I had a little delay uh, on my life. Don't let that scare you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're coming back. Welcome in if you're coming in for the first time. I speak life over you. I speak love over you. I speak healing over your life. I speak balance into your life. I speak love to find you. I speak opportunities to come in your way. I speak for you to have peace of mind and be centered. Have everything that you're needing. Come in. Welcome in. I'm going to take a look at Aries to Pisces. I want to see what family's up to and how everything turns out for love. Give me a second. Kind of dealing with strange sinuses right now. Okay, guys, so I make my own candles. I made this beautiful Christmas candle. I will have a couple for sale. The only thing that makes them fancier than there's candles in the store, which also smell good, is that I made it. And that makes all the difference in the world. See, there's a uniqueness to the sacrifice of individual artwork. And I think it gets lost in all of this drama we have in our life. The ease it is to just pick up the phone and call something and have it delivered. And people forget how beautiful the energy is when someone creates something from scratch. And I've been making a lot of really beautiful things. I want to read what the word says. Psalms 121:7 says, Psalms, Psalms are songs to God, right? Psalms, but they're written down like Psalm on the palm is what I see. Psalm on the palm. I want to read this and thank you for being here. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He'll watch over your life. Now, when I read that, I kept thinking about David, how many years he had to run in the wilderness to hide from Saul and Saul's men and all them other evils. The evil energies that have a tendency, when they're not settled or grounded individuals, they can easily follow people, followers. And that's the difference, a follower and a leader. They have different cause and effect in our lives, in our planets. Some of you are followers, some of you are leaders. You're going to have to be very, very, very careful who you're following and why. And the days of cognitive dissonance are over, my loves. You are not allowed to just bumble through. You better better make sure you're doing the right thing for yourself, Welcome, guys. I'm pulling it up on my other phone while okay. I don't know what that is. Give me a minute. Oh, I found my fish, you guys. I found my aventurine fish. I'm so excited. Oh, I love him. That was a gift from my Joanne, who doesn't log on very much because she's taking care of her mother, and she's really hip. Okay, so I have a lot of really hip friends, and I can say hip because, well, they are. I mean, the kind of people that would say, come on over to my house and hang out with me, and I'm making homemade pizzas, and just sit and talk stupid for a while, because everything isn't always serious. Sometimes you got to talk stupid, have fun and laugh, you know, and just let it go. Got to put them egos out the door. Yes. One more chug on this wonderful coffee. By the way, I only have 4 frankincense and myrrh left. If you want one, let me know. These aren't made in the store. They're not made by the Japs, okay? This is very, very expensive myrrh resin that is put in this. This is incredible anointing oil. It is ancient recipe for sanctity. I also have a wonderful Christmas blend. I've got about 6 of these left. You can get the kind that hang on your table. Oh my God, you don't know. You just don't know. These are so good. And these are screw-on cap, and they're filled. And you turn it up, and the juice drops, and it'll drop down on there. I always go like this, cover the whole string, drop the bead down, and proceed to love the smell in your house. You can check it all out in the box below. Now my hands are, oh my God. Now my hands are awesome. Okay, give me a minute to catch up with everybody. And before I read, I want to show you what I made while I was sitting around, laying around, doing stuff. I've been making, I made this for a little boy. This is moldavite and little gold beads. This is for a little boy. And I have one for a little girl. This one's the grown-up one. Where'd the little girls go? I got a bunch of them up here. I don't know. Oh, hers is right here. And then I have an adult one and a child like this one with the baubles and the rose quartz and the crystals. Isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful for a little girl. If that interests you, please reach out. Go to my website. They should be listed up on there. I have this one also available. This is my robin, but it has turquoise and hematite, handmade. Super beautiful stuff. So there's more, but let's go on to the reading, okay, guys? And then don't forget, this is very masculine. This is for the masculines. You don't have to be, though. You could just be into heart therapy. This is a heart healing bracelet that I made. This one has malachite and moonstone and and obsidian. So you're protecting your heart, you're raising your vibration, and you're being blessed by me. All right, I'm ready to go. Another thing too, you guys, I don't know if you know about this, but I make these as well. And this is a stand I've used before for readings, putting cards in to stand when I read. Look at these beautiful, exquisite crystals over the top. And then I secured it with crystal towers on the end. And these I'm asking 60 for it. I think it's well worth it. Just beautiful. I'm not going to use it though because of the angles of my camera and everything. I find it very difficult for me to use it. And I can also do those made to order if anybody wants one. I'm going to put this one on though because I made this one today. I specifically wanted that gold. So I'm going to put this one on today because, well, I am that girl. Well, let me see what's going on in this here channel. Thanks for being here because I know y'all are in here. I just can't see the chat yet, okay? Okay, hold on just a minute. These are just so adorable for a little boy or a little girl as a gift if you want them to have it, you know? So here goes. Tap in and check out you guys. It's been an interesting day. And I have wonderful people in my life like you. Robin reached out. You know, Robin Miles is always with me on here. I didn't know I didn't know you were from Australia, Robin. I'm so glad you take the time to tap in. We are so much alike, girl. We got the same name even. Holy Spirit, show me a card for Robin before I go on. I just feel the Spirit to move me to do that before I check on everybody else. I thank you so much for understanding and just being the greatest people. I know some of you are probably cooking, right? Yeah. Well, bless you for doing your work. I just think that's great. Power over 7 scorpions. You're being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have the power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. Oh, so be it, y'all. Talk to the hand. Be gone with you. Be off with you, wicked ones. I'm just playing tonight. I hope you don't mind me just being goofy. Now we are guided to use this powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. Oh, that's a big one. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. You know what? This is so potent. I'm going to leave it out on my desk, on my table, my altar. This is my altar, y'all. I mean, what do you expect? I got Christmas. My table's got crystal balls, crystal candles, crystals. I mean, what do you expect? You're going to have magic, right? It's all part of the thing. Yeah, what do you expect? So, my beautifuls, another thing I have for sale I wanted to show you is this antique gold chain. It's an very, very rare rose quartz. It's raw cut and it's very gently twisted. It's so delicate you barely even know you have it on, but it is so filled with love because who made it for me is a jeweler and a crystal jeweler, no less. You know, those people that sit all day and rap, wow, they blow my mind. You got a lot of patience, lovely. Here we go. Now I can see the chat. Oh, so what do they do? They just. So what do they do? Oh God. They just. So what do they do? Oh God. Here we go. I've been out of pocket for a minute there. Firefly, where is that? Nikki, are you here? Firefly's here. Hi, Tammy. Hi, baby. Look at you, Lilith Phoenix. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful girl. Spirit says, oh my God, that's one of your Celtic sisters. I'm like, you're darn skippy it is. All right, so here's the card of the night. Oh, I want to say something to you. These can go any direction. When you're a channeler and you're channeling energies and, you work with God, but then there's humans, that extension of God. And they're like a bunch of ants in an anthill. Gimme, 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 gimme. They'll climb over each other. It's insane. I have been watching people act like ants, dutifully doing what they do, right? And I have to say, I understand, but on the other hand, there's this sense of non-individuality out here. Like everybody's cracker box or something. And I know damn well that's not true because I'm psychic. I'm a healer. I talk to you beautiful people, but not everywhere. The whole big picture feels like that. If I had a prayer, I'd say, can we go back to the 70s? Anyway, here we are. I wanted to talk to you about what this is. And what this is an energy. It's extremely, I wouldn't say it's the best. I wouldn't say it's the worst. I think it's delay. It's a sense of delay. And that's not, I'm going to end my reading with good stuff for you because, well, I insist on it, right? But just for the record, you never know why certain things come out. Let's find out, okay? This is collective energy. And I want to know why this came out. What did we get? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I heard in the spirit. I'm just going to channel whatever comes out, okay? They're not coming. That's what I heard. They're not coming. Or they're going to be late. The Knight of Pentacles is usually kind of, when he gets there, he brings the whole package. This energy brings the whole package to you without any hesitation. And it's wonderful. It's like, oh my God, I waited for this for the longest time. My God, where have you been? I couldn't yearn for this more. That's what I hear. Yet someone's not going to come through. Knight of Pentacles. And I'm asking Spirit, why would this person or why would this situation be here? And let's find out. Because somebody's still hurting. They don't want to jump back into the lion's den and get their head bit off this soon. Some people are not nice. I mean that. And it's just what is having to be said. Queen of Wands. Well, she's a passionate, busy one. And she's got a reputation. Excuse me, the air is dry. All right, she's got a reputation. This Queen of Wands, everybody knows that she gets things done. Everybody knows that she has something to say. Everybody knows that she's got a lot on her plate. Everybody knows that she's sexy and she's forthright. She doesn't ask your permission, she just does. Okay? She's the powerhouse here. This is the energy over Thanksgiving. And welcome to the channel when you come in, guys. Thank you for hitting the like button for me. Let me see if I can adjust this so you can see a little bit more of this setup. More of the cards, perhaps. Yeah. So the energy that I'm picking up is one where it feels like such hesitance. It's such hesitance. Now, I don't know who I'm picking up or what that is, but I'm just sharing it. Take what you need and leave the rest, sweethearts, okay? We will get to it. So the energy is that this person has gone all out for Thanksgiving. I've done everything. I set up the house, same as last year. I'm cooking all the food. Where is everybody? They're avoiding her. That's what I see. Avoiding this individual, no matter who she is. She's a little full of herself, Spirit says, whoever this is. And it's hard for you with all the trials in your life right now and loving people to be in the presence of this one because you just know it's not going to turn out so good. And why should it be upon you to make peace? Now, that's what God would want us to do. Make sure that you're doing what God wants you to do, even if you don't want to do it. Like me, I'm going to go meet with my daughter-in-law and apologize for saying something that was out of character. I meant it, but it was out of character. Here's the deal. 5 of Wands in reverse is on the table. That means there's a history of, throwing stuff at you. And so here's how this energy shows up. As I don't want to get my heart hurt again. I just know it's going to happen. I don't have any energy to deal with it. And I don't want to fight with you. I don't fight anymore. I'm peaceful. I took off. I don't want to deal with this. And yet I know I should. So there's the problem with should I do that or should I do what's right? All the way around. Now, what would be the problem with going and hanging out with this woman? Since the 5 of Wands is in reverse, Queen of Cups. Well, what? What would be the problem visiting with them now? Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups wants to tell you something. What does she want to tell you? Page of Pentacles, make an offer, make peace, stay grounded, stay connected to your roots. I just heard why. It's the enemy's tactic spiritually to separate families. And I don't know how God foresaw that when he was talking about sons against father and daughters against mothers. And he did say that's what it's going to be like when the love of the greater number cools off. And these times that we're in, if you haven't seen what we're actually in, even in love and relationships, everything has shifted to be a lot more serious. We're acknowledging that life is not the way it was 10 years ago. It's a different type of dating, different type of parties. It's a different type of plans, different type. There's a lot of delays on the planet. This could be a delay that causes heartbreak because somebody loves this woman, but they can't get on an airplane to go visit them. Does this make sense? I wanted to go see you and I didn't even want to I just wanted to get there so bad. This is like the spirit of delay. I rebuke the enemy. I'm asking God to stand in right now and take hold of this timeline in the hearts of those who are disturbed by things they cannot control. Father, I pray for grace to fall upon them, for your peace to fall upon them, and your creativity as well. When they're dealing with something that's a little bit out of pocket, out of norm, and very, very distressing and heartbreaking, it's you that can come in and comfort their soul, but you have to, I'm asking you to make yourself known to them so that they know that there is another opportunity to turn this into a phoenix rising situation. I'm asking you to cover them with your blood, and I'm asking you to protect them and keep them safe and bring joy back to them one way or another. Alternative routes, work things out, stand in the way of the enemy, block, and bring in the love into our community in the name of the Christ Jesus. I pray that very much. So if you've been delayed or waylaid, this might be your message. It's it's on purpose. They can use any excuse they want. All this ever government shutdown. No, I'm thinking it's government shut up. That's what I'm thinking. But that's just me. Anyway, let's clear it. Anyway, we have this situation where you love these, whoever this is, there's great love here. There's great love. There's a beautiful connection with somebody. And because that person has conflict in their life too, they're unable to connect with you this holiday as well. So the connection is done through energy. If you can't make it and be in mama's presence or somebody's presence and share Thanksgiving with the family and whatever, Hold on, my cat is acting up. You gonna do that? Hold on. No, you're not. What are you doing? I wonder if she's not doing spiritual protection because she acts in a certain way around certain people. Wonder where Nikki is. I haven't seen her yet. Hi. I'm looking at Eagle's Palace. Am I saying it wrong? Oh. Anyway, hi. That cat. I want you to pay attention to your animals right now. The energy on the planet. Love them more than you ever have because they're here guarding and protecting you from some things you cannot see, my beautifuls. Take my word for it. Oh my gosh. Well, this is the energy that came up for the collective for the holiday. And this is about the whole holiday thing where if you can't make it, it's probably not your fault. So you have to come up with a beautiful, creative way to send love, whether it be online, a Zoom meeting, whatever. I don't know. Send love. This is the Page of Pentacles, and this is the Page of Wands. Reach out. Make the effort. Reach out with your heart. If you can't be in person, please be in person on the phone or something. They are going to want that. I don't know. I'm sorry these things are happening on our planet. It's very hard to understand. But what it is about, though, is you being calm. You being calm in your space no matter what. Hi, Tal. What is that? Tala? Taha. As-Salim, Milkimi, As-Salim. What does that mean? Hi, Taha. Can you write that out in English? I love you. Hi. Thanks for dropping in. I'm just about to start my reading for Aries to Pisces, and I'm a little bit... Oh, excuse me. I just jacked up my cards. Hold on a minute. I'm really tired and there's a lot of nervous energy out here today. If my cat bothers me, you might have to forgive me when I get up to put her in the bedroom. I have a huge bedroom, so she can hang out in there and whatever. Watch the fan go round and round. She's a pretty good girl. But when I'm reading, she goes into hyperactive mode. It usually comes off as acting up, but I know she's protecting me as well. Let me do this. I'm going to give her one shot to behave. You heard me? Do not cause commotion tonight. Oh, she just winced her eyes at me like, I know. Don't you dare cause commotion tonight. All right, I want to tap in. I don't want to be interrupted. If you're a member, you are free to ask me for a personal message if you want. This is a good night for that since it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Not everybody's celebrating Thanksgiving. Some people, every day is Thanksgiving, which it should be, I think. My babes. You be a good girl. I'm so proud of you. You stay a good girl. Okay, I need you to know there's one thing about me. I'm super authentic. And I'm going to just roll it the way I roll it because that's how I roll it. I wonder if Nikki knew I was going to be back on because she called me to wake me up. I was meditating and then I passed out. Oh yeah, I work pretty hard for my age. I thank everybody that's here and every blessing that you give me. I really wish I didn't have to work outside the home though. I shouldn't be, but it's necessary. Oh, I said necessary. Somebody reach out to Nikki. Oh, hold on. Nikki is not here. That was so, I'm sorry, Nick. Here we go. I'm going to move these. Let's take a look. Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord. Divine light within and without. Become manifest in my life right now. Protect and prepare me to speak and act in a sacred way. Cutting off every form of negativity coming this way. Putting a circle around me. Casting back all the negative. And if you send me positive, you shall be rewarded and supported. I call in all holy energy to support my work today. I ask for a window of light to open a portal of delight for my lovelies as I go through Aries to Pisces. Reveal to us what it is that they need to see about this holiday and how maybe just a little tad bit of advice to get them through no matter where they sit on this matter, whether you do or do not celebrate that holiday. It is a day where they got us in such a grind for so many years that they got us used to that day being I need you to remember, you should be thankful you're alive. You're in a very unique position right now to affect a big change on the planet. Aries, here's you moving. You're heading the road this weekend, Aries. I don't know what I do with my cards. I moved my stuff. You're moving, and you might not even be telling somebody, but it looks like you're on the road, going somewhere on the road for the holiday. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. If not, it's a nice peaceful holiday for you, okay? That's another thing I'm seeing. What about the energy of someone you're going to see or who's coming to see you? Whether it be love, romance, family, or friendship. Show me, Spirit. This one, 7 of Wands. Now, the energy of this person is very self-protective. They're protecting something. Let me move these over so you can see them. They're protecting something. Hi, Sean. All right. And what this is there's an offer here. There's something tangible on the table for you, Aries, during this holiday. This one might be hiding the fact that they may be giving you money or giving you inheritance or maybe giving you something this week, Thanksgiving. The person that you could be dealing with has a lot. They have a lot. And they might be helping you in some tangible way in your life. Is this love? Yes. And it comes with a sense of, it's love. I just heard, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been looking for? Aries? Yes, it is, darling. They love you. They Yeah, they love you, whoever this is. They love you like crazy. I love you like sunshine. Because the Page of Cups is that little offer. I think they're going to wait and check you out, see how you feel, whether they want to make an offer to you or not, right? This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn for Aries. And I don't know. I mean, this is the Knight of Coins, single, wealthy, has a coin in his hand, a gift from God, has the Ace of Cups, the love that you need, has power and strength and protects what he's got, male or female. And here's you over here, moving in, moving in. So between you and me, this looks really good, okay? Thank you. It might show up. Love and career guidance? It might, but that you sound like you need a specific reading. Hold on a minute with this light. I'm going to try to do something. I'm always having to move where my... Hold on a minute. I'm playing with the light for a minute. I want to see if it gets... See, I have a beautiful dark tablecloth. And my lighting has always been an issue. It always is for some people. So let me get this straight. I don't know why we're not able to see it right. I have to move this often because I use it for other broadcasts, by the way. There it is. So the outcome for you, Aries, is revival. The shofar has been blown. The dead in Christ will rise. That is what this says on this card, whether you believe that or not. That is what I heard. The shofar is blown, and the faithful respond by moving upward and coming to life. On the last day, I was reading Revelation 21 this morning. I was reading that, and it's interesting. Aries, I think it's going to be okay. I think you're going to have a really good weekend, however it turns out for you. We love you. I'm not even going to pull out love cards or nothing. I'm just going to be real simple tonight. And I'm going to move into Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, my lovelies. Earth sign. How are you? Let's find out what's going on. Taurus, give these a good shuffle. You know what? And these you can flip over too. It changes the whole dynamic. That's the cool thing about reading. You can feel when it's right. You know when it's right. Moving on. Taurus. What do you have, Holy Spirit, for Taurus? Is Thanksgiving. Love on Thanksgiving. Okay. Wow. So you are in the Six of Cups energy, and you might be actually seeing somebody. The Two of Cups came out in reverse, though. You're going to be hanging out with somebody you used to date. Are you trying to go back to someone? Because I need you to know that that person broke up with. I'm talking to somebody specific here, Taurus. This is somebody thinking about somebody that they broke up with. And are you thinking about it, or are you actually going to go to them? I'm going to tell you what I get. God says, don't do it. Not this one. There's other people in your life. Not this one, Taurus. There's spiritual attachments. There's watching. They're staring, watching your money. They're watching your money. Whoever this is, it's got something to do with your money. I'm not kidding. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Came out, Knight of Cups came out in reverse. They're like all over you or something. I don't know. They're going to ask you a favor or something if you see them. So how will this person, if you do go see this person, how will it turn out? The Destiny card is here. It could be karma. Could be karma. You know why it would be karma? Because baby mama is in the reverse. You may be dealing with somebody who is not upright. Oh, some of you are having to see axes. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I love you. Here we go. About the X, okay. All right, so the X is, she's gonna try her crap, or they're gonna try their crap, but you already know about that crap, so what are you gonna do? No matter if you have to interact with them. You're gonna sit on your throne, king of coins, male or female. You're gonna sit on your throne because you're on your destiny, but they're not. You have to interact with them. I have a feeling if anybody challenges you and it's not loving, you're going to let them have it good. Otherwise, you got something to tell somebody this Thanksgiving. You have something to tell this King of Wands this Thanksgiving. Is this someone you love? It might be a Leo, Taurus. This could be someone that you love. You know, you admire this person, no matter who that is, because they're strong. They've overcome a lot. They're not like this. This is someone that you might be in love with, or might be in love with you, or you might be visiting with them. This is a decision maker here. I want to go make a decision. You making a decision, Taurus? Yeah, you are. Who do I give my energy to? Where do I go for Thanksgiving? Most people are going to say, go to Mama's house, right? Not everybody goes to Mama's house. So you're more than likely, you're going to have a good time. You're going to do everything in your power to avoid this person who grieves you, and you know this. You know they're kind of wicked. You know they're not who they say they are. They've already been shown to be that person. And you have this beautiful Leo person over here. Take your time with the Leo, but by all means do Thanksgiving, right? That's what I got. All right, so if I were you, I would just be discern up front who needs your attention, love, and support. Who needs you, discern who needs you the most. Before the holiday even, before everybody's there, discern. Don't, who needs you the most is the question Spirit wants to tell you right now. Who needs you the most? Wow. Think about that question. Who needs you the most right now? Who could benefit the most from your love right now? And I'm not talking about sexy time. There's a million years for that. Although that's very nice when you're involved in that. Hi, Mountain Sparrow. Hello, lovely. How are you? Nice to have you here with me tonight. I'm kind of rambly tonight, and I hope you don't mind. Please only take what you need and leave the rest. All right, I don't know what's going to show up. Gemini, show me the field of dreams for Gemini. Thanksgiving energy for Gemini. The field of dreams. And family. Show me, Gemini, please. Show me our gorgeous Geminis. Wow. You came out as a King of Wands. Passionate, fiery, on fire, getting things done, taking charge. I don't know what that is, what you're doing exactly, but I do know you're doing it. And you're very protective right now, Gemini, over this situation. What's going on? Who are you dealing with? This is beautiful, Gem. This is solid. This is a solid, okay? So Gemini, this is Thanksgiving is like a solid. You're definitely going to be blessed with something. This person wants to make an offer to you, or they're part of your family, or they're part of your inheritance, or you're going to get told about an inheritance. Look at family, Ten of Cups, Gemini. Is that beautiful? So that's a beautiful start. I mean, Taurus, Aries and Taurus. Aries is okay, but Taurus is challenging. So let's go. Look at you guys. Oh my gosh. So the impression I get is that you feel like you have to make things happen. Maybe you're the person that are cooking this year and people are coming to you. Either way, the gifts are on their way, honey. Just know it, okay? Look at, this is a brand new 0 point energy start. This is a brand new start, a new cycle. Something's going to shift for you this holiday. Oh, and this is a sign of peacefulness. Six of Swords, peacefulness, moving quietly through the waters, not creating a lot of drama. And this is the energy of building, creating something, working together in unison, and having a good time. And I speak upon you that you have a good time if you're in the holiday. If not, whoever this is, Gemini, they mean business with you. I would pray deeply about this person, right? Sorry, my throat's clearing. It happens when I drink milk in my coffee. And plus I have to clear my throat chakra. People send shit through the air. You think I don't know you're trying to send magic at me? The fuck, you know? We know. We're aware, especially me. Please don't play with me. Holy Spirit, I'm going to send it all back right away anyway. Cursed is the one who stands in the way of the saints. Yeshua, hold that down. Cursed is the one who stands in the way of the saints. Yeah, look at that. So we are moving on to discuss this with Cancer. My lovely Cancer energy, what shows up. I didn't know what to expect tonight. I'm just reading and bringing in the energies for you. And thank you for being here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Here we go. Okay, you're standing in your power. You're doing some spiritual work this weekend. It's like nothing's going to get past you guys. I'm large and in charge. I got everything scheduled down to a T. Cancer, it's not necessary, but yeah, and sometimes it is. Because one of my Cancer friends, I love her very much, but she's so specific about time and everything. So everybody's different, you know. But this is holding down everything and making sure people are communicating. Let me see. Who are you dealing with predominantly tomorrow? Thanksgiving. I'm talking to the people in the U.S., you know, right now. If you're not in the U.S., this reading might actually be somebody you're dealing with because, well, psychic energy is there, you know. The messages are there. Okay, we have Cancer. We have somebody here that's trying to decide if they want to come see you or do something. It's about traveling. What do they want to do? Show me. They want to come forth and be in your presence. This is a King of Wands, so you're probably dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, and they're on their way. They want to come, but what is he trying to decide? Do I offer now or do I offer later? Love. Hi, Darlene. Yeah, I've been working. I was up since 2 a.m. straight, and then I went to deliver food because, well, this job doesn't pay me enough, okay? And anyway, I love what you guys do to help me, and I love it very much. I have this amazing products and services. I appreciate you tapping in to utilize them. All right. But anyway, let's go on Cancer. So Cancer, this is nice, baby. This is very nice for you. Um, they're trying to decide if they want to make that love offer to you, or are you too serious at the moment? That's what I'm getting. Are you too serious at the moment? They might want to, I don't know. Somebody might want to ask you out, or they want to get to know you, but you got your warrior shell on. Your kingship is mental right now. I got my guard on. It's almost like nobody can touch your body. You're so covered with armor. You're so protected. You're so protecting yourself. And this King of Wands wants to know, or water sign wants to know how to get to you, how to find your heart, how to get to your heart. This is what I'm hearing. They really do want to break through. Baby, 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 let's investigate the other side of life tonight. The lovers and the fighters and the risks they take are on the other side of life tonight. That's what's coming down. Oh, if you ever heard that song, you'd love it. It's from the Moody Blues. It's called The Other Side of Life. So, looks to me like they're trying to decide whether they can break through your high priestess, rough exterior, and find your gentle, soft heart. You're so protected, but right now from these people, but I don't know why. Whatever you feel like you need to do, but don't not enjoy life because you feel like you have to hold back being yourself. Just be yourself, beautiful, because you really carry the softest, lightest energy if you're not angry. You have the softest, lightest energy, flow energy there is, Cancer, and I honor you for that. You just got to keep a chill on that temper, is what I'm hearing. So this is going to be good. The answer is good for Cancers, All right, lovelies. So I'm sorry, I meant to go on live at 7. I just popped in at 8. All right, here we go. Moving on. Leo, my gorgeous, powerful Leo. What's going on in your neighborhood, Leo? What's going on in your love life, Leo? What's going on? I hear somebody owes you an apology. Big time. Oh, are you going to get it? I hope so. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Leo, my darlings. Leo, Leo, Leo. Tell me how you show up. This is a Thanksgiving reading, but it's just, it's just energy. Hey, pure heart. 777. You know what that is? 7 is the number for the letter G. God, graciousness, goodness, greatness, glory, growth, grounded, gratitude, all the good G's, okay? All the good G's and the inner G. The energy is all of that. 777. Yep, you bet. Number 7 is the letter G. And that's the higher mind. That's when you got there. That's when you get there. Why am I hearing Kansas? All right. So let me see, Leo. How you showing up, honeys? Leo, my darlings. Tap me into my Leo collective. Boom. Boom, mama. I am the 7 of Wands. I have powerful energy. I got my guard up. I got it up at every angle and then some. However, there's a reason for it. Leo rising. I am too. Yeah, I'm right on the verge. I'm Leo. I have Jupiter and Pluto in Leo. I know. It's my 12th. Actually, it's my, if you had to say 12th house in my Vedic chart, 12th house. Okay, that's where all this stuff is, right? Leo, I'm connecting, right? You're dealing with a high priestess. You're dealing with somebody that's very important in the spirit world. This is somebody who has knowledge and maybe more than they're even aware that they have. This person here, they do keep things to themselves. They're good at, you could say she keeps secrets, but I say it's not secrets, because secrets is a reference to somebody doing something crooked, deceitful, all right? But keeping confidences and anonymity is a very highly respected character of someone, that they can keep your identity anonymous, or they could say, keep whatever you tell them anonymous, and the whole world doesn't have to know that, because they're not insecure and have to blab everything out to the world. This is somebody with great skill spiritually. This is the been there, done that person. Multiple lives. You're dealing with them. They have incredible faith and they are to be honored. All right. Tell me more about her. She could be a man, she could be a woman, she could be anybody with the honor, the honor that God puts on somebody when they're in their calling, ministry, healing art of some kind, psychic of some kind. I don't know. She's very special. Well, what we have between you and this person is indeed intuitive knowledge on the move, messages about healing. Somebody carries healing in their soul. And I heard the soles of their feet. This is an instinctive, intuitive relationship. It's sanctified. And if I must say so, there have been blessings over this relationship with you and this person. And that might be why you got your guard up. Or you're heavily protecting this. Show me what Leo's doing. Show me what Leo's doing. Thank you. I know, babe. I know. What is Leo doing? You've been on retreat. You've been pulled back and retreating. You've been learning an awful lot in a short period of time, and becoming a strengthened human being, overcoming many things and challenges and wickedness and all kinds of things that you have had to deal with crooked people, which is why you go into retreat. You go into your high priest. He's actually the high priest. This is actually the high priest, but he's pulled back alone, looking at the task he has before him, looking at the cherished golden egg that he is in charge of watching and maintaining. This is knowledge. This is knowledge about the Kundalini. This is knowledge about light, about birth. This is knowledge. Melchizedek came in the house right now. The ancient high priest over Abraham is in the house with us in this reading. And the illumination has been given to Leo, that they carry a cosmic egg within, most of them. And this is why they value themselves in the way that they do. It's just that other people don't value them as much. This is my opinion. I think Leos were like masters in past lives and things, given a lot of responsibility. You know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up psychically. Tell me about this high priestess over here for Leo. Thank you, sweethearts. Who's doing what here? Darlene, you are the most wonderful girl. And in between me and my twin flame, he tattooed my arm, and I can't wait to tattooed my name, and I can't wait to see him. He tattooed your name? Honey, he's going to be tattooing you. Honestly, you know what I mean. All right, let's go there, girl. We know what that is. That's love on the brain. Don't burn it out. Do this thing where it's long-term sensual connection for years and years and years. It'll always be considered this beautiful. If I did a hand fasting or marriage for you, I would secure that really spiritually, really good. I'll be like for years and years and years. And it wouldn't be like your regular old, let no man, whatever God puts together. I mean, like, don't you dare get in the middle of this covenant. Right? That'd be me. No one will be allowed to break into this covenant. Nothing. That'd be me. I'm like that. When I do a ceremony, I make sure that people understand how serious you are about each other and that how serious God is about you being together because he did the work of putting you together. He has a reason for it. How about love? Maybe you just need to maybe you need to experience that kind of love, you know? All right, Leo, are you ready? What I see for this person is amazing. I love this individual. They are full of light, knowledge. There's this born again energy. There's this, it doesn't matter what's gone on in the past. There's a continuation of light between you. There's an understanding between you. And this person brings healing to your life. And you bring them power and support. This is what I heard. You bring them power and support. Now, this could be love, lovers, it could be family, it could be anybody special, but obviously this is someone very special. Oh my God, what did I say? Somebody very special. Here is family, tradition, church, faith, minister, marriage, family traditions, what you guys do. It's covenant. When the high priest comes out, it's covenant energy, okay? She's sanctified, and this is covenant. Oh my God, and joy. This is what I speak upon you. I don't know who's coming with this offer, but I know they're coming, Leo, and I know it's well overdue. This is beautiful. In the chat, just say, I receive this blessing. I receive this blessing. And when you write that in my chat, any curse, any negative energy, any hateful thoughts that are on towards you, they'll dissolve. They might rear their head up, but don't expect them to. Expect people to be like in awe. You know, can you please behave just for once, is what I heard. All right, Holy Spirit, that was interesting. I guess our beautiful Nikki didn't get the message that I was going to go back live. She was talking to me. She woke me up. She meant well, but she talks so fast, and I had just woken up out of intense sleep. And I said, oh, I can't understand. You're talking too fast. And I love Nikki. She's an amazing, amazing healer, amazing psychic healer. All right, let's go. Hi, Alan. I'm glad you received that. Let's keep going. I'm moving on to Virgo. My gorgeous earth sign Virgo. Hello, darling. Hello. Thank you. Robin says hello to my Virgos who are probably in the kitchen or in the bedroom. Take your pick. I just saw my old gong master teacher on a panel discussing relationships and intimacy and sex. I'm like, oh my God. So she does, she's a shaman. I read for her. She's a Virgo, earth girl. And she's very mature, very responsible. She takes her business very seriously, and she's doing very well for herself. But Barbara is a relationship coach. She's like, I'm going to teach you how to understand that man. I'm going to teach you how to, and she does too. She uses the Queen's Code. But Barbara, you blow me away. She taught me how to play the gong, the big gongs, sound healing. I have amazing people in my world. I mean, amazing. I'm like, you're doing that too? You're so cool. You're beyond me. I just admire people a lot. Yeah. Who, me? Leo rising. Leo Virgo rising. Okay. Virgo, honey, show me what the holiday looks like for you. Show me what the Thanksgiving vibe is for you. It could be anything. All right. I know what it is for you. Look at you. You're in the justice. You're in the balancing act right now. I don't know what that means, but whatever is, it's going to be my way or the highway. Someone loving around you loves you. They're someone that you know is loving you. They're coming in with an offer, and their heart's pure, and their decision between the two of you is pure and loving. It's very helpful. You could have a family. You could have someone that loves you that wants to come and see you. I also heard for some Virgo, somebody's in the background trying to taunt you to go out with them and party and not go to family function. And the answer to that is, okay? You go do the family, like it or not. Because Virgo, you're like the tree in the ground. You're like, you understand? I don't know how to describe it to you. You're, baby, girl, you got a reputation to uphold, okay? All right, now listen. I am really a healer, but I'm just having fun tonight. I'm kind of weary from overworking long hours all the time. But then again, I'm doing good. God is good. Virgo, how's it going to turn out for you? Somebody's got multiple choice. They can do whatever they want. How's it going to turn out for you? Is this love? What is this justice that you're needing? Tell me. You're coming in to bring balance into a family environment. You're coming in to bring balance into a situation. You're holding in the high priestess energy. I knew that. I already knew that. I was waiting for it to show up. Is that fake? That's so fake sounding, but it's not fake. I really was. Because I'm trying to figure out why you're in such authority, So the high priestess, yeah, she's very, very powerful in that she knows right from wrong. She bases it on ancient knowledge, insights, deep insights, experience, past life knowledge. She reaches out to God in the spirit, to the guides in the spirit, and she pulls that energy into her, and she contains it as she sits on her throne, looking at the laws, the spiritual laws, peering into the book of life. And studying magic, manifestation. Somebody's studying magic and manifestation, or they're just trying to figure out how to bring in what they want. What is as above, so below, right? It's not just an incantation. It's the powers. We all have the ability to use it. Take a deep breath. Okay? Because Virgo, you might be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, look at, I said Gemini and this one popped out. Lovers. Or you might have an option of choice of lovers. Oh my God. You could have a choice of lovers this weekend, this holiday. You better behave. You hear me? Virgo, you better behave. Here goes. Yeah, love's on the table. Somebody's in love. Somebody loves you very, very dearly. I don't see any conflicting energies. There might be some. Some families are going to have their thing. But you're the one that brings in the balance in the situation. So you bring in love with you. That's what I'm talking about, Virgo. You are bringing in the balance. You're keeping things to yourself. It's going to be very wise to not tell everybody everything, especially your innermost details or anything you got going on that you're trying to manifest. I don't know why I was told that to you, but I was told the things you're working on, keep it to yourself. Okay? Just giving you some good advice. All right. Have a wonderful holiday. I shall catch y'all later. All right. That is Virgo. Now, let us take a look at Libra. Libra sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. What's going down in your Thanksgiving Day time? You know, everybody's talking about Caleb Landry Jones. You know, the new Dracula. I got to tell you that he only lives like about 30 miles from me. I'm sure he's home with his mom. I'll bet you money. He doesn't live there, but he was raised there. He lives in LA, but he's an actor. He could be on the road. That would be terrible that he's not able to be with his family on Thanksgiving. His Texas family. Be with the Texas family. Come on now. Fried turkey and everything. All right. So, here we go. I'm not liking what my camera is doing. That's really working my nerves. Just a fraction. Takes a minute to get it right. All right, Libra, what do we have for my gorgeous Libras for tomorrow? I'm really tired, so I'm sorry. I'm just letting everything flow the way it's going to flow. I thank you for your love and support. I am available if anybody would like to have a personal reading. Now, members, your readings are only $22.22 if you feel the need to check into something, okay? If you want the link, you just email me or my phone number is on my new website, Energy Reiki by Robin. Robin's Reiki and Light. I also have another YouTube. All right, so Libra, we have you going through something right now. It's a complete shift. It's like something shifting right now. I don't know what it is. Something's ending in your world or beginning again. Something new and fresh. Explain that. Yeah. Somebody might have made an offer to you and you're going to go for it. It's something new. Who are you dealing with, Libra? Beautiful Libras. Okay. Wow. Wow. Now, this person you're dealing with, they've been broken. They've lost everything more than once. They have been through the dark night of the soul, and they have come out illuminated and aware, and their spiritual gifts have been enlightened. And I believe this is a Pisces. Libra, tell me about the Pisces. Tell me about this. What's the energy between you two? Let's go. What is the energy between you two, please? This will be Libra and Pisces energy. Well, the Three of Cups is the energy of rejoicing and celebrating together. But the Three of Cups in reverse is no. You won't be particularly, because it looks like you may be making an offer to them. You may be reaching out to them for something. But there's heartbreak here. So I don't know. This could be this is a water sign. I have a Cancer or a Pisces that a Libra is dealing with at this time. And they're heartbroken as well. Sad. How will you see them at all? Because I know you want to see them. You might. you might, or you might just rise above this, raise your vibration, and go and enjoy yourself with or without this person. Tell me, is this family or a lover? Because somebody's heartbroken. Look at this person there. There's a problem with the person you're dealing with, Libra, and that's probably why you're deciding not to make that journey to them. And this is why, whatever this cycle is you're going through right now, whether you're with them or not, why it's going to turn out better for you is because you're moving on. And you should. This could be a Cancer as well, but we have you, I don't know, however this turns out for you, you might have to negotiate with someone on something, is what I'm hearing. But when all is said and done, you have the Nine of Cups. Well, nobody's happy, is what I heard. Nobody's happy here. Nobody's happy. I'm just channeling. Hi, Temptress. So the energy between you is that of somebody's about to maybe doing something really hasty and maybe stupid, and say something or do something they shouldn't, and that'll be that. I think you'll be done with it, and you'll just say, no, I'm not going to go. Absolutely not. Somebody says something stupid. And Libra goes, are you joking me? Yeah. That's what I see now as far as, yeah, look at you. You pulling back and doing hermit for a minute. I mean, you might go and enjoy the dinner with somebody, but as far as a romance goes, this is like, not so good. You had to pull back and learn the lesson from this situation. Separate your energy, do this thing you were going to do, find out all about it, learn about it, become educated, find your joy. Find your joy, Libra. You've got a person over here that probably third-partied on you or something. That's why the Three of Cups is in reverse. You know what? Everything's different now. But I'm going to still go. I'm still going to go and get victory over this energy. I'm still going to rise above it. Yes. Look at this. So Libra, you're going to create something where there isn't something, and you're going to have a good time. I speak it upon you. This is for some Libra. I don't know. If it applies, it applies. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Right? Hi, Necessary. Hey. Hey. Welcome. Yeah, I popped on. I popped right on. I just made another cup of coffee and just popped back on. I'm now working on Scorpio. Scorpio. Nikki, is John a trickster? Because I just heard, ask her about Mr. Wait. Thank you for making me laugh, Spirit. You're fucking great. John goes, ask her about, wait. Ask her about Mr. Magoo. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Mr. Magoo. Somebody talk to me. Talk to me about Mr. Magoo. I don't know what that is. I see this little old cartoon with this little bald-headed dude running around mumbling, not ever getting anything done. Oh my God, the old Bugs Bunny cartoons, Mr. Magoo. And he drove this stupid little car. And maybe. All right. I hope I have this much fun tomorrow with the family. I was going to make a pumpkin pie, but I found pumpkin cream cheese and the most wonderful pumpkin filling. And I'm going to do one of them pumpkin dump cakes, pumpkin pie dump cake. Yes. pumpkin pie mix with pumpkin cream cheese filling. Ooh la la, and put cake all over the top and slabs of butter. I'd probably sprinkle a little powdered sugar on top too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get creative. I want to see how that turns out. It should be really, really good. It's like a pan full of big, thick brownies or something, you know? I can't wait to try it, though. I've never done one, and I've seen a million of them done. So instead of doing a regular old pumpkin pie, we're going to try that and hope everybody likes it. I grabbed me some Cool Whip to go with it, too. You know how hard it was for me to not open that Cool Whip and have a bite? I'm not kidding, you guys. Oh, Scorpio, look how fucking powerful you are right now. Oh, I heard more than a conqueror. I wonder where Blu-ray is. More than a conqueror, Scorpio. Thank you. Speaking for myself, if this is my own card and I'm a Scorpio, I will say this. In order to hold sanctuary, you have to look into the mouth of the lion. For me, the mouth of the lion is the Bible, the written word of God. It's how to speak. It's how to overtake, how to have courage, how to be courageous, how to shut down or shut the mouth of the lions, how to do spiritual warfare with innocence and beauty. Shrewd as a serpent, innocent as a dove, Scorpio. You straightened up a lot of things in your energy field. What about Thanksgiving energy for Scorpio? I'm not sure I trust that. Six of Swords in reverse. I can't. I just can't with that. Hold on. Scorpio, how's your Thanksgiving? Who will you be dealing with? The predominant energy that our beautiful Scorpios will be dealing with, whether it be family, love, friendship, whatever it is. It's very interesting because in the United States, Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. You're going to be dealing with an emperor. Whoa. The emperor himself, Scorpio. Somebody that's a man of God. All right? Let me just say it like that. He answers to a higher power. And because he does, all should go well for you. What is the energy between you two? In this case, that would represent my son. He's anointed by God. By the way, my son and I were baptized in the same water within an hour, and it wasn't planned. The anointing fell on him when I was getting dressed, and the minister was a Cherokee minister, and Jeffrey, the Spirit of God came on him, and he got in the same water I got baptized in. So my son and I are in this connection, you see? That kind of thing, Scorpio, you and you're dealing with somebody. You're moving towards them quietly. You're not going to make a big deal out of it. You're going to be low profile. Enjoy yourself. There's magic in the air. There's things coming out for you. Careful what you say. Have more respect. I heard have more respect for this emperor. Whoever that is. It could be an Aries, or you may be dealing with a Gemini. You could. I would like to know about this emperor just a little bit more for my Scorpios. Somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's son, somebody that is a very highly chosen, favored individual. You're lucky if you get to hang out with these people, Scorpio, and they're lucky if they get to hang out with you. Trust me. Take my word for it. Holy shit. Oh my God. Now, the people you're going to visit with or the person that wants to visit you, they either view you as their wife already. Look at this. Look at this female here. Long blonde hair, sexy, beautiful, barefoot, very Scorpio. She's an empress. She's very, oh my God, look at this power players for you guys. And it's Sagittarius season too, by the way. Interesting. So I'm blown away by this. What does this mean? Show me. For Scorpio, what is this combination? Emperor and Empress. You've been through hell together. You've seen everything together. Many changes, maybe even lifetimes. This could be someone's actual, what we would call a divine life partner or twin flame, whatever you want to call it. It's a divine union of sorts for you. Not all Scorpios are in the divine union. They're with soulmates of some sort. Some are karmic and some are upright. Now, tell me about this Empress. Is this Scorpio? She's got qualities that are admirable. She's nurturing and kind, balanced, patient, earned her wings. This could be a Sagittarius. And the energy here is that of protecting this relationship, having spiritual warfare, protecting it in a higher level from all this experience, all this loss, whatever's happening, Scorpio, it's amazing. Enjoy it. There's an offer coming that's going to correct your soul path. Change the direction of it completely, my gorgeous Scorpios. And you can stand there and say, "Get behind me, Satan. It is written, man does not live by bread alone, but by every word or utterance out of the mouth of the Most High." That's Scorpio. You want to have a good time, Scorpio? Then you contain your energy and be patient, because you are the creatrix. You are the divine feminine. You have always shown up as a divine feminine, even when you're male. And the reason that us readers see you that way is because you can create something out of nothing. You can take a death experience and you can build a house out of it. Scorpios are good that way. They might not tell you how, but you're going to be in awe that they can do it. And they do. Scorpios are highly cherished. When you treat them with complete and utter respect, you will never lose their love or friendship. But the minute you disrespect them, it's done. Done deal. Scorpio is that kind. Their value is intrinsic. I don't need you to tell me my value. I don't need you to adjust my life, Scorpio says. I just need you to give me space to grow and what I need to grow. And I will blow your mind. That's Scorpio. Hope you have a good time, Scorpio. Make the best of it, okay? Wow. Again, that kind of reading would be something that I'd be like blown away, and I'd be like, I want to know about my own situation. Hold on a minute. My seat keeps messing up on me, and my little hips can't take that bend. We don't bend and snap like we used to. The bend and snap. Remember that, Legally Blonde? I can be a lot of fun. You just don't see my face right now. I'm just goofy as ever. My gorgeous Sagittarians, happy birthday to you. Sagittarius, I love you, I love you, I love you, my Sagittarians. Not going to mince words. I'm going to talk like a Sag. So, I'm hearing, I waited all my life to hear that. I'm just being silly. Sagittarian friends, I love you. Let's see what you got for my passionate fire girls. Oh, yeah. Fire girls. Show me the holiday senses for the situation with the Sagittarius is revival in the land. Something is popping out of the blue. Something's coming to life. Could be you'll meet up with somebody you haven't seen in a long time, or somebody gets healed and delivered. That would be nice. Who are you dealing with? King of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. The person you're dealing with over this holiday season is someone that is high vibrational loving. They're coming to the table with their best. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Tell me the energy between you and this person for the holiday. Sagittarius. Talking to my best friend. That's what I heard. Talking online, talking to my friend, chatting, having conversations, talking about marriage, God, faith, family, talking about enjoying our company with my mama or somebody that's grounded and stable, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, mama at home, perhaps, somebody's wife. Let's see. Tell me about the King of Cups over here. Oh, yeah, this person's been anxious to be with you. Three of Wands, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to be with you. Yep, someone from your past. Family, perhaps, or a lover. Is it a lover? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you dealing with an Aquarius? All I can say is this. This is healing. This is going to be healing for you. I want you to look at it that way. Okay? The sun is here for my Sagittarians. And here you sit, you foxy babes. Look at that. Here's the thing. This person wants to talk to you about money, building, security, the future. Yeah. And what next? That's a conversation will be like that. They might be asking you about, what do you do for work? Well, I'm busier than most people, right? The Sagittarius doesn't play. Everything's serious. So I think you're going to have a great time. I don't think you got a lot of opposition. If you do, well, then they're karmic. Anybody that's not loving you is crazy. I'm just saying, take what you need and leave the rest, okay? But for me, I would love my Sagittarians around my dinner table at Thanksgiving. It's very nice, beautifuls. Yes. Let's go on. Capricorn. Every time I hear Capricorn, I think of a baseball cap. And not just any baseball cap. Oh, I do. I heard, put a lid on it. You can make fun of me if you want. I'm making fun of you. I love you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn. Capricorn, holiday energy, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North. Oh, thank you, everybody who shows up. There's not that many tonight. I know why. Oh, God. All right. Here we go, Capricorn. How's it showing for my Cappies? Show me, Spirit. Capricorn. Maybe you'll catch us in time. I don't know. These are pretty much, even though this is focused on Thanksgiving, it doesn't have to be. Holy Spirit, show me Capricorn's energy. You're in the Queen of Wands energy. You're passionate. You're productive. You're a mover. You're a shaker. Who are you dealing with? Could be a Gemini. You have options. You know you do. You have something. They have options or you have options. And the energy between you is somebody's coming out of hiding to visit with you because you're putting in so much work. Does that make sense? And this is, they've been watching, they've been building their own, they've been watching you build, but they've been building something. What about you? You're ready to go. I'm ready to go. I got a lot going on. I'm ready to go. I want to love. I'm having a time of it tonight. My nervous system's kind of messed up from working too long, sleeping too little. All right, here we go. Capricorn, it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. They've had their back turned on you and you've been wanting to see them and talk to them. You're very passionate about them. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. Somebody's ready to make an offer. How does this lover over here feel about that? Oh, this is cool. Look at that. I was keeping it from you that I was attracted to you. I was keeping it from you that I was attracted to you. That's why I was pulled back. Really? Absolutely. Tell me more, Capricorn. And you're either my man or I'm your man. That's what I get. You're either mine or I'm yours. And together there's justice, there's harmony and kindness and love. What more needs to be said, Capricorn? That's beautiful. If you'd like to have your own personal message, you can either join the channel and get one after the message is done. I'm moving along smartly. Usually I use like 7 or 8 decks and do all these long readings, but tonight, this girl needs to sleep. Yes, I've been in so many different energies lately that all I want to do is rest, people. You too. Hi, Manny. I don't have to cook. I'm just making a pumpkin cake. I've got tomorrow. I've got the whole day tomorrow. So I will be live again in the morning at 11:11. You betcha. I'm going to be here in the morning, Thanksgiving morning. I'm going to do something different, though. I think I might do a collective spiritual reading where we are now and where we're going, especially with the challenges we're facing on the earth. But I like them spiritual ascension readings, the journey of love, you know. If you want that, I do that. All right. Show me Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the Thanksgiving message. Whatever that be. Whatever comes out, my darlings. I'm just a willing participant. Okay. Number 1, Aquarius. Hold on a minute. This may or may not be you. The King of Wands is in reverse. Because he knows he cannot go to this person. Either the energy that this King of Wands, either you or someone else is carrying this energy. And what the devil represents in this energy, and King of Wands in reverse, is someone who's not loving. They're not loving, they're not involved, they just almost cruelty, like somebody's cruel. That's not good. That's not good. Because I know why you feel like that, because you can't ever seem to put down your burden. You need to put down that burden, whatever that is, because God can see everything. I'm not talking to every one of you. There's just someone, Aquarius, in here that's done wrong and is trying to hide it from people. But you can't hide it, so why turn your back on it? Because it's going to be discovered. All things are discovered. The Almighty walks around and it says that his eyes roam over the whole earth. The person you're dealing with, Aquarius, could also be a Pisces. Or somebody that's just like not moving. I'm not budging. I'm not budging. You might be talking to them. Why are they not budging? Because they're overcoming something at the moment. There could have been illness. There could have been destruction. There's a lot of prayer. They're in a healing place. So they're in a healing place. That means Thanksgiving for them is going to be stay in my healing place. Yeah. What's the energy between you two? A lot of it. Heartbreak. Heartbreak and sorrow. Because somebody was a high priestess in reverse. I wonder who that would be. And that person did not keep confidentialities. They didn't, somebody wanted them to keep secrets, and they didn't want to keep secrets. It almost destroyed them to keep secrets. Can you believe this shit? What am I reading? What am I reading? Aquarius, where's your energy at? I mean, I'm reading for an Aquarius male who's hiding secrets. They could have also been very cruel to this person and threw them into hangman. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. Now you have a choice to make, a decision to make. What is that? I was just psychically thrown back into a past relationship years and years ago that abused me. I'll never forget. I've been through it. If I didn't, listen here, kids. If you knew what I've been through, you'd be over here like, honor, honor, honor. I'm shocked, right? You should be shocked. God knows. So either you or this person has something hidden. The pain is too great to get with this person. There's history here, and somebody is not who they say they are. Emperor in reverse is someone who's not connected to the Most High God, where energy flows freely, people feel safe and comforted and loved. Somebody does not feel safe, comforted, and loved this weekend or this holiday. And they know exactly why. Because somebody can't contain, they're trying to hide a secret. So I'm just telling you what shows up. Take what you need and leave the rest. Okay, hi, Jamie. And this person over here they're an amazing gift. They're a gift from God. And they have been destroyed by somebody's narcissistic or anger or whatever that is, the devil and the burden that hasn't been put down by this emperor who's not a real emperor, but acted like the big boss, but also had other people on the side. People are heartbroken here. There was some confidentialities broken, and now the person here has made themselves single. They're done. They went for their peace. They went for their holiness, and they were the Holy One here, by the way. I'm going to tell you exactly what I get. Look at this. This is the Holy One. One of you is in the holy energy, and one of you is not. Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know which one or how that turns out, but are you going to see them this holiday? Probably not. Whoever you're going to be with, the Queen of Coins is a mother, wife, sister type energy, family, perhaps. Yeah, look at that. And Knight of Pentacles too. And then the King of Pentacles, family. You'll probably be family somehow. But the point of it is that somebody's injured and they're doing good from it. I'm sorry, Aquarius, it wasn't the best energy for you, but I read it as I get it. Don't take it out on the reader because we're miraculous, honey. We can see things. We can call it out and expose it, but also heal it if that's what you wish. Yeah, we sound like we're, calling it out, but it's God that does the work, All right, let's go. Now we're moving on to my fantastic water sign. Hello, gorgeous Pisces. Hello, hello, my sweet unicorns, my lovelies, sensitive Pisces. Here goes. Pisces, how's your holiday? How's love on the holiday? Let's see. How are you showing up? Oh, you're a little distressed. You're like overcoming anxiety because something has just shifted. A whole new thing is shifting for you. The person you're dealing with could be a Scorpio maybe, but not necessarily. The energy they're in is that of compromise. They just don't want any burdens. They want to be around you, but they don't want any burdens. They want to lay their burdens down. Maybe they want to talk to you about something. But the cool thing about you guys is the energy between you is individualism, self-sufficiency, honesty, revival, faith, fertility. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody's worried about having to leave something, but they have to leave something. They have to go. And stop playing something out from the past a million times so that this offer can come into you and you can receive it. You might get something. You might get something wonderful tomorrow. This is the card that came out. Pisces, you might get some kind of encouragement and awe of something. Let's see. Somebody does have their guard up, though. That's all right. You're still going to have a good time. Right? I hope you have a wonderful time. And whoever this is, they're willing to do whatever it takes to be around you. They may not stay, but they are sincere and loving, and they just want to put a burden down and discuss something with you. They might want to give you something. I truly hope this is yours and you get this because I think you deserve it. I love you, Pisces, you sweet Pisces. Don't do all the work, okay? It's not your responsibility to take care of everybody all the time. Mother Earth, you know? You may be a water sign, but I know you're like Mother Earth, right? Well, now I'm going to lay down some cards for my gorgeous Darlene. Hello, Darlene. Thank you, beautiful, for the donation. She paid for a reading she didn't have to. She's a member on my Patreon. She's a member on my channel. She's a friend. We speak together offline. I mean, and I met her here. So some people are just such excellent quality. When you have a keeper, you keep them. You're like, oh, I got to talk to you. I got to check in on you. There's a lot. I have a lot. Listen, I've done thousands and thousands of readings. And I've never seen poverty like I am right now, though, for all of that, because that's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if people just can't look into the etheric things, and that's where they actually live, because we're spiritual. We need spiritual guidance. You know, the physical takes care of itself. You're going to do what you got to do to take care of yourself, but there's a higher way of doing it, you know. Sometimes we just need to be told to rest, to love yourself more. Another reason that we're here. Tell me about Darlene's energy right now during this holiday. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles. And that is somebody who's absolutely certain. They're so certain. They're committed. I'm in this to win this. I'm grounded and stable. I'll give everything I have long term. How about Michael? I know who I'm reading for. I'm reading for somebody with out of total and utter respect, okay? Show me Michael. Michael is, look at this. Michael's in the energy right now of the Queen of Wands. I know that's you as a Sagittarian, but he's in that either way, it's either way, it's either way. This is excellent because this is somebody who's revived, they're passionate, they're in prayer, they're in meditation, they're tapping in, they're building up sexual energy, they're powerful. They want to know about this commitment. She's asking how do I do this? How do I remain stable for the rest of my life with somebody that I cannot get away from? How do I do this? How do I Somebody's thinking that. It's long term, long term, long term thing. But then there's so much desire and passion and connection. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. It feels like a two-way, like the street, there's two lanes going this way and two lanes going that way. And it's like you're both like this on this lane. Look at this. I told you the decision and the thought process about a commitment, about long-term commitment, about how long it's taken to get there. These are the energies showing up for you right now. Are you with me, my gorgeous Darlene? This is for you, Darlene. Thank you. Do you see? So the energy between you, oh my God. Marriage card, longing, online communication or communication, fast movement. What does this mean? Been through hell, been there, done that, spiritually enlightened. Now I know. Been through whatever this challenge is, this King of Coins, whatever the challenge is, been there, done that. I know what I want. I want health. I want a new start. I want to rebuild. I want things to be pure and understood. I don't want any shadows in this relationship. I don't want anybody in it but God. That's what I get. That's what I get. And then there's the learning lessons while pulled back and learning what's most important and learning about energy and learning about devotion and connection to divine. And last but not least, the beautiful Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is when a family is, when there's harmony, nothing but harmony. And this is a beautiful message for you, Darlene. You see? You see how God comes through every single time. We're just his hands and voice. You see? So these are indeed the things that are showing up for you. This is very powerful. A lot of power players on this relationship. Getting over the past, being unrestrained, but while waiting, becoming extremely educated about a long-term viewpoint when it comes to marriage. Communication is necessary. Talk about everything. Everything. Leave no stone unturned for that specific time when you're with your love. But the mental between you, it's there, it's unbroken. Okay? I just wanted to tell you, it's unbroken. Darlene, isn't that beautiful? February 20th. Melissa, hey, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You know what that is, don't you? That's the cusp. You're on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces. Yeah, you really are. February 20th. All right. What else is going on? Anybody else need something before I get off? Melissa, now would be your time because I'm about to log off real soon. I've been on 2 hours. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, right now would be a good time. What's this bench warm up? Hold on. Yes. Marianne. Marianne. What do you need help with, love? Is he really cheating? Why can't we say certain words on YouTube? Are they stupid? Come on. You see all the porn out here? Give me a break. I'm so sick of this stupid. But let me just say this. You know that he is? Is this a habit of his, or is this new that you just found out about? I'm waiting to hear. You said, I'm not sure. Why don't you know? Let me tell you something. As a woman, okay, we know. And if you are suspecting and there's no real knowing or evidence, I wouldn't go there. Never look for something that's not there. But if you have a suspicion, it's a 99% chance. I'll just say 90% chance that you're accurate because I trust my girls. But then there are people that are psycho wacky and they're making up stuff all the time. But as far as someone actually doing that, your instincts, your high priestess should be telling you, this is wrong. Something isn't right. Things are not right. I'll give you an example. They suddenly start brushing their teeth when they didn't brush their teeth around you, or they suddenly start getting their hair cut a certain way, or they suddenly start wearing new pullovers or new things, and you're like, you didn't wear cologne with me. You know what I mean? Those kind of behaviors are so obvious, but they don't think they are. Oh, I bought myself a new shirt. You know what I mean? I've been through it. I was married to a cheater. I know what it's like. I know exactly what it's like to wonder where your husband is when it's time to go to church, right? Or to have a baby shower, or to have anything like that. The Lord is good. Wondering. Cool name. Gemini. Gemini. You're the life of the party, honey. Go make it happen. As far as Marianne, do you see this card? There's judgment in a marriage, in a commitment. There's a covenant. The covenant was made in front of everyone. All right? I'm just going to say that. This is very important to God. Human beings have been so, I don't know what their problem is, maybe arrogance and pride. Oh, and the freedom just got to their head. They can do whatever they want. No, you can't. You're under judgment if you do wrong. What else does God want to say about that? I don't think you have anything to worry about, really. I just don't. Six of Wands is overcoming it, rising above it. Passion. Sorry. Man, that was a strong one, too. Passion. All right. Anyone else? Yes, we do. We do pick up on patterns. So somebody came in here and was being Sarah. Would it be Sarah R. Adams? Well, if you want me to clarify that, throw me up a super chat and I'll be happy to do that for you, Marion. Because I'm not really thrilled with people sending out that message if it's not true. Yeah. I'm wondering. You're so cool. You use cool words, wondering, wanderer. You use the kind of words I like. I love that. Yes. Beautiful. You're digging it? You know what? I dig a pony by, what does he say for Loris Hawtree? You and me Sunday driving, not arriving on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. I love the Beatles. That's my weirdness singing that. Okay. You and me Sunday driving, not arriving on our way back home. Yeah. You know what, the Beatles. You know what I do when I do personal readings? If you want me to, I can look at your life path, soul path chart. I can tell you so much about yourself that others might not have told you. And it gets you more centered into your spiritual gifts, what you're here to do. If that's a concern, I do it all the time. I do those. Right now, those readings are 44 for a full Mayan chart reading. And we can do it by Zoom, by phone, by recorded message, which you can watch repeatedly if you need to, and get your answers that way, because I have some really cool ways of looking at things. I'm just that person. All right, I have a message here for somebody, real quick. Beloved Initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Oh, that's big. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Persist with your bold faith and your inspired action. You know, inspired faith and inspiration come from God. Okay? So if He's guiding you to do something, it says, never give up. There are times to surrender and throw your hands up and say, I'm done, but not this time. You have to believe. You have to get that breakthrough. You're moving towards a breakthrough. I'm listening to myself, Nikki. You know what I mean. Hi, Demery. We're going home. I play guitar too. So here's what I want to tell you. There's a spirit of triumph on you. You will never fail in your quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. You are to let Spirit inspire you and believe. And be temperate. Be patient. Your wealth, your inheritance is on the way, the Almighty says. It's on the way. It's going to require you to be extraordinary. You're going to have to be extraordinary. You're going to have to be extremely patient within who you are, and understand that sometimes getting here is like, it's very difficult. Many of you are going to experience revival like you've never experienced before, the Almighty says, and you're going to know what love truly is, and it's going to blow your mind. The presence of God is like that. This is 10 of Cups, so this is I know the plans that I have for you, saith the Lord, to prosper you and not to harm you. So His intention is pure, it's just everything else gets in the way. You just headed to it, my friends. This is why they told you not to give up. Be patient. Be patient. I know there's a scripture about that, but I'm not going to use it. I'm ready. Anybody else would like a message? Really? You are? Thank you, Tom Bestie. Who's Tom? I don't know, Tom. All right, listen, guys. It's late. You've been patient waiting for me to come on. You've been wonderful. I love you all so, so much. I know you're going through it. Just, we're all going through it. Remember what it says. There's time to surrender, but don't give up. Persist. Those that endure to the end will be saved. I think you should be asking the divine about that. How do I endure to the end? Right? What else? We're asking a yes or no question. Are you ready for this surprise? I'm so surprised. You ready? Yes. That could be your soulmate, whoever you're asking about. This is someone who wants to see you, who understands you, who loves you, is kind-hearted. This is what I'm praying for you. This is a very loving, nurturing kind of energy, empathic. You need it. It's like the kind of love that you don't have to work at. It's just natural. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to say this is a journey of a lifetime. It's the beginning of a new journey with the soulmate. After leaving something that didn't work for you, you have to let that go, right? After moving towards something, leaving something, you find yourself extremely victorious in the presence of this person. They're so easy to talk to. You could spend days talking to this person without any question. And I heard, I've been waiting for this all my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. Wow. Waiting. You know what? But I'm also the girl that's in the background going, you're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You are paradise. I'm just that girl. I run around my... I'm an old rocker. I mean, really. I just always have 70s, 60s, 70s music. You know, 60s was Motown for me. 60s was Motown for me. That was the best. I mean, I was in my puberty years during Motown, so naturally, it's in the Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye and all of that. That's in the blood. It can't be taken away. And then the 70s comes along, and you're like, hey, hey, mama, the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. And you're like, what the hell is this? Out of the blue. I'm in 7th grade, and I hear Led Zeppelin's Black Dog. I was shocked. I have to tell you, shocked. After that, it was all over. They just broke through. They broke through with their stuff, you know. But that isn't everything because, you know, one of our things is that we're so busy. We need to rest. We need to heal. We need high vibration. We need people that know how to help us get to the next level. And I love helping people get to that next level. But first you have to see what is holding you back. I do it with compassion and understanding and experience. And you will be blessed by whatever is brought forth. I have 5-star stores. I have a lot of really cool things that I offer to the world, like this beautiful Christmas oil. You need to get some of this, you guys. Your whole house will smell like Christmas. I also have a couple of jars left of frankincense and myrrh, and it's pure. So, hello, we have holiday on the brain. Moved from New Mexico? Wandering wanderer. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. Love you forever and forever. You know, the first time I heard that, we were baking in the kitchen. You know, when songs come on that stay with you and they never leave, you're doing something, right? You're doing something, and then your mind goes back to that. Those are healthy memories. Those are soul memories. You're like, wow, that was a pinnacle point for me. I got that information in my soul. I love it. It moves me. It makes me think about, playing in the backyard with the dog, or, you know what I mean? Um, hmm. Mowing the back 40 singing, Sweet Home Alabama, where the sky's always blue. Right. All right. So, yes, mine too, honey. I've been dead 3 times. I was severely abused, and more than once. And I've overcome all that. I've overcome that. I'm now a Reiki master teacher. I teach Reiki healing. I really want people to know how to heal themselves. Listen, I'm in hell, but even though my body's got problems and such, and I'm older, listen to me. All I need is more rest and more money. Boom, I'm good. I'll bring it and bring it and bring it. Support me and I'll bring it. There you go. You know what? God talks about tithing, but we don't trust churches anymore. Then there are people like me. I come here and I bring these amazing messages psychically with love to you guys. It's all the more reason helping you in one way or another to connect to the energies, to connect to your peaceful being, to teach you also that there are many times, even in a single day, when you have to walk away from something peacefully and keep your peace and sanity about you. You don't have to believe everything you hear or throw your energy toward it. Sometimes you really do have to hold back. You need to be saving money right now too, finding a way to handle your money differently. We're not running around frivolously and eating steak dinners anymore like we were. You hear me? Wonder. I'm like, put me on some Lindsay Sterling. Oh my God, my feet will be up in the air as if I had a violin in my hands, just like her. I do that too. And by the way, I do ecstatic dance in my living room, which is extraordinary. You just let your body flow whatever way it wants to go. But when I'm doing mine, you guys, I do it very specific moves because I incorporate Reiki and I incorporate physical therapy. And I've had a girl look at me yesterday at Walmart. I'm 70. And she goes, where are you going with that dress on? Okay. Where are you going with that dress on? I said, what you mean? She goes, look at your body. You know what I mean? And it's always the younger women looking at me. I'm 70 now, baby. I'm still carrying it well, though. But I was shocked. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know. It was encouraging in its own way, Girl, call it like I see it. Do you guys know what? I'm also going to be live selling all my stuff on Palm Street. If you've ever heard of Palm Street, I recommend you look into it. I can invite you. I'm going to be selling all my jewelry and labradorites and oils and sacred sprays, holy sprays, my cute little bracelets that I have. And it's a cool place to go, Palm Street. And I'm going to be live Saturday morning at 9 doing that, demonstrating my stuff, maybe bringing sacred messages there. You guys have the privilege of having me here. I'm going over there because I have to make money. I mean, you have to make income. You can't just sit here and just give all this stuff for free. I got to live. But you know what, necessary? Guess what I'm doing Saturday night? I'm going to work an underground party, live bands, okay? Say what? Yes? You better believe it. I'm going to do it all night long. All night long, all night long. Yes. Look at this power players. You guys are power players. I'm leaving you tonight with the most beautiful stuff. Can you believe it? You told me about it. I got invited one time I did one of those, and I got invited by the same person, and she does photo shoots and everything too, so I'm gonna have to be super pretty. I don't give a shit. I'm just me. If I'm not 100%, I'm not 100%. It's gonna be great though. I get all kinds of music and cool things, beautiful people. Temperance, y'all. So the instruction for the rest of this night and tomorrow is to know thyself, know your triggers, do a lot of individual breathing, like focused breathing, y'all. I'm not saying, I'm saying take deep breaths, hold them. If you feel any stress and anxiety, hold it back, breathe it out. You know, move your body, breathe it out. Do not take it out on anybody else. Whatever the stress may be, they may be asking to be slapped. I mean, really, but you're not going to do that, are you now? You're not going to do that now. You're going to be strong. You're going to be containing the beast. Why? How do you contain the beast? With high vibrational love, with empathy, with mercy, with understanding your position in the heavenlies and calling in God. Whatever it is, the highest form of you, that's where you're going to be. Because if I ask God to go before me and prepare the way, I had better follow through the way that I'm asking him to prepare it. Does this make sense to you? Please go, God. Things are difficult. We need to make peace with the family. We need to enjoy ourselves. All I want to do is have fun. Please go before me and prepare the way. What you're doing is you're asking the divine to touch people's hearts so that they're agreeable. They're not in these dark karmic energies, but they're an agreeable spirit. God can do anything. If he can supernaturally open a jail cell in Rome so Paul and Silas can get out and go do innocent work, he can do anything for you. That's what I think. It's time to dance. It's sad season. Yes, it is Sagittarius season. So I'm leaving it right here. This is judgment, angels calling down, making decisions, protecting the saints, helping them to stay in there and to bring justice about whatever the circumstance may be, to revive the energies, revive relationships, heal people before it's too late, bring in light energy. Just be the light, be the love. That's it. That's all. Last message, Psalms 27:1. The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Good question. The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? I am justice and I am judgment. They need to be afraid of that. The Spirit of the Lord lifts up a standard against them. Am I correct? Touche. I love you all. Reach out. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And yeah, well, somebody decided to go be weird, huh? I love you too. I don't know who you're talking to, Kelly. Oh, you're talking about somebody in your life? Get a job, bum. All right. Don't be angry. Just be careful. All right. Love you guys. Time to unwind, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. You'll probably be cooking and working and stuff. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to do a spiritual journey reading, if you don't mind, a collective Celtic cross, okay? And we'll see how the energies are revealing themselves tomorrow. In the meantime, everyone have a good night or a good day, and I love you. Thank you for liking, subscribing on the channel, becoming part of my family, joining my channel so you can get free mini readings every time I'm live, anytime I'm live. joining me on Patreon so you can get in on 3 full readings I give away each and every month. That's coming up on December 7th. And I'm giving away one of my Christmas oils for a member and a beautiful, I've got to put away, but it's a tree. It's a crystal tree that hangs on a 20-inch silver chain. So we love you. We always loving you. Love us back. Okay? Namaste.